Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Andromedan Tarot. I hope your day is going well so far. Welcome to the new type of reading, which is basically simply weekly readings. I'm trying something new. I don't know if it will last. It will depend on you, but also on me. So just to explain the overall in a rapid way, we will have some tarot to look at exactly what we should know or focus on, anything that spirit want us to know for the week ahead of us. I also have a card with the What Unknown Animal Spirit to kind of give us the vibe or the type of energy we should embody for the week ahead, or the energy that most of us will embody for the week ahead. The last thing we're gonna have is kind of the focus of the week for the majority of us, with some dice with the houses or the zodiac sign. So without further ado, let's start. We have the cosmic egg as the overall energy that we should embody this week. And I say we because it started as something that I would do for myself, but I decided, you know what, I'm probably not the only one in this collective, so whoever will resonate with this, then this is our reading. For the tarot, we have the King of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, we already have a couple, the Emperor, and the King of Swords. Okay, so kind of for me, big energy for the week ahead. Yeah, we have two kings and a queen, and we also have the emperor. I feel like we will be as for this collective, actually will be kind of like more in our masculine energy, more in the doing and having to do and being proactive energy this week. I feel like I feel like to mention that you do not have to identify as a man to be in your masculine energy. Energy is energy. It's not attached to a sex or to however we identify as human beings. So like I mentioned, I feel like most of us would be in our masculine energy, in our very proactive and doers kind of way. I feel like for a lot of us this will make us tired. We do have the Nine of Wands, but also the Three of Swords. There might be something related to that for some of you, where it is more than attached to your work life, because I feel for a lot of us this would be attached to a work life. Maybe some of you, you're starting to go back to work after the holidays, so it's kind of like a rough week because it's the first week since your time off basically. So yeah, you might be having more tasks than usual, you might be more tired, but still overall I feel like you're gonna deal with this pretty well in a matter of your work life, at least. And in others matter, I feel like it's gonna be harder, especially in regard of your emotion, of our emotion. I feel like it's gonna be kind of like a roller coaster week in regard of emotional needs. There might be ways where your emotion needs are not met for some people, or by yourself. Maybe it's easier to ignore it, or to just move along and to concentrate on what you have to do and your work than on what's going on in the inside. We do still kind of have the, not kind of, but we still have the King of Cups. So with what I mentioned, I do feel like they will still be a part of our emotion that will be kind of like highlighted this week. There will be a moment where at some point it will be like you have to see what's going on. There will be a moment where it could be a breakdown for some of us. It could be like, okay, there's too much and it's an overload. Or in the opposite, for some of you, it could be like you're finding a way to deal with it. You're finding a way to embrace it. Maybe it's actually going well for you. So it will depend on who you are, because this is still a general reading. The collective is a big number of people. With the cosmic height that embodies kind of the energy that we should embrace this week. I do feel like this one talks about unity, talks about first of all huge transformation for all of you, for all of us. Kind of like you're at the end of the tunnel kind of vibe. Like there was some rough time, there is some rough time, but you're you're able to, or you should be able to see the work that you've done, and the amount of, not the amount of work, that there's another way. It's about like seeing how far you've come. Basically, you should, it feels like for a lot of us it would be about seeing that, being able to recognize that, and being able to embrace every part of yourself, but also to embrace other people, and whether it's your family, your coworkers, your friends. It do talks about unity, and seeing and realizing that you're actually not alone, and you actually been doing a lot of work, and you should be proud, basically. So even through the hard times, because I do feel like there will be, and to me the Three of Swords in this reading is really about overload. It's really about, but there's too much. So there might be some of us that react in a bad way in a situation where it does not call to it. There might be some of us who hide it, that, you know, it might be different from one person to another. But I do feel like there will be something at some point that is too much, that for a lot of us with the King of Cups and the Three of Swords, that will be related to emotion, that will probably be related to something that is happening or that's happened. It's a trigger, something like that. But still, this could be kind of like the doorway to realization, to the doorway to be able to embody, oh, but I've worked so hard, I've come so far, and I'm actually not alone. Whether you realize the people around you, or you realize your spiritual life, your spiritual guides, whether you start to realize that they're here, that they are with you, or that you start to seeing the signs, whatever the case is for whoever you are. I do feel like there would be kind of like a click or something that helps you to keep going, basically. But now let's see, we have the two dice like I mentioned. These would be about kind of like the focus for the collective, and which kind of like where your life would be. Like, is it the first house, the seventh house, is it in Scorpio, you know, things like that. So let's see for the week ahead, Spirit, what will be the main focus for the collective? We have the fourth house, and we have Aries. Just let me, so if you can see better, it's kind of like a pale sense of, because of the white. So I'm sorry if you don't see well. And this one we see better. Oh, sorry. So with the fourth house, which is the house of Cancer, home and family, for a lot of you, this could be where the focus of the next week, or depending on when you're watching this reading of this week, it could be. So everything we talk about could be relevant more to your home life, to your family life, than to something else. It doesn't have to be. It could be like that something happens that normally don't in your home life. There might be a change. There just might be something for a lot of us, but there might just be something for a lot of us that make us focus more on this aspect of our life this week than on something else. We do also have Aries. Aries is the first house. It's the house of the self. You know, it's the planet Mars. There might be a lot of action. These two together could mean that for a lot of us it would be a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of actually fast-paced movement, or something like, you know what I said, change for the house, for the family. So there might be something about that for some of us in the week ahead. Now, if we kind of like let alone the family aspect or the house aspect, and just take Aries, and you know, Aries is all about the self, is all about you, your physical body, and your appearance, you know, your ego, things like that. But I really see like Aries as you. So there might be a focus on yourself, on something that you change. With what we talk about with the tarot, it could be about the realization. Some of you, this could be like a big realization that you have about yourself, that you have about something that happened to you, a decision that you made. You know, it could be like something you didn't expect that you realize, or that you're being told about yourself, or some perception that people have about you that kind of make you focus on you more. Obviously all of that could be applied with you, your place in the family, your place in your home, anything like that basically. But that's pretty much all I have for the week ahead. I do hope that some of you resonate with it, or kind of, obviously I don't wish anybody like any harm or any bad week or any bad feelings, but whatever happened, I do hope you have a great week. I do hope you pass a great time, that you know, give yourself some time when you arrive at home. Be the Queen of Pentacles. Be calm, take time for yourself, be gentle with yourself. I feel the need to say that, especially if you're going through something, especially if a lot of things happen at the same time. When you arrive home, and when you can, you know, if your home is chaotic, when you can, if it's not a home, it's elsewhere, if it's just 5 minutes, 2 minutes, just try to decompress, try to let it go. Maybe practice some breath work or some meditation, whatever the case is for you. I feel like this is something that could be very beneficial for a lot of us this week. So I do hope you enjoyed. I hope everything's gonna be fine. Wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.